Hey there guys, thank you for joining with me today. This is going to be another Mythic Plus Pug group. This is going to be Theater of Pain 11. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. It would really help me to grow the channel. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave those in the comment section below. So I'm not 100% sure what's been going on this weekend. Obviously, at the time of recording, this would be the 4th of July weekend, so... but there's not a lot of players that are on, and literally the queue sat empty there for, I don't know, 3-4 minutes. And I've been in, I don't know, 6 groups that haven't finished. I was in several on Thursday, some yesterday, and a few today, so I've only finished 1. Maybe 2. Yeah, finished 1. And I've been in multiple groups on multiple days. And somebody just disconnects, which is super frustrating, because then you've spent all that time. I mean, I've got better things to do than try to run these dungeons.
5, 4, 3,
and then somebody leave the group
1.
just because of a mistake. Like, everything needs to be perfect. So guess that's all I'm gonna say about that, but it has been very frustrating. All right, we're just gonna do the run by there. We're gonna hit the hero, and we're gonna try to make sure we get out of that funnel. We made it. Try to stack these little green circles up as much as you can. Normally the best way to do it. I'm in the wrong spot. I need to be over here. Ooh-wee. Make sure you hit your interrupts if you can. Let's see if we can't get back over here. Jesus. I've not done an 11 in so long. I didn't even know what the affix was this week. Been doing 12s and 13s. That's fine though.
Yes, I'm coming. AOE incoming. Breath incoming.
Alrighty, first boss down. Good to go so far. We'll see which see which wing they decide to go down. It should be the PvP boss though. Yeah, this group, this wing has all the mini bosses in it. Here, I guess the best way to do this is to just stack up. Yeah, just like that.
Scrambling after any shred of control.
Watch your step.
Yeah, should have been in a little bit closer. It's my fault.
Watch your step.
That was my fault again. Not paying attention.
Watch your step.
Yeah, just like that. That's how you want to do it.
Watch your step.
This one's gonna have a...
All of you, feed on the void.
I think this one throws
Fill you.
spear or knife or something. That you have to line of sight. This guy's ambitious. Hope this works out. We're gonna see. Not sure I've ever seen that happen before. My goodness. He got the mini boss down. Let's get rid of our pets. We're gonna take a ride. And then you can pull your pets back out. This boss is going to have 3 separate attacks that he's going to do. One is going to be a
Attack totem.
straight line frontal. One's going to be half the room cleave, and then the other one is going to be
Watch your step.
a big circle. So I don't know how I got out of that. Furthermore, I don't know why we were why they weren't
Target you.
attacking. The totem is what you're gonna have to attack. Here, the best thing to do is to just try and win or not win. It doesn't really matter. It's not like you get any points or anything for it.
Watch your step.
Okay, so there's the frontal, the crushing slam. Here's the massive cleave, and then here's the deafening crash. And you can see there how they
Attack totem.
work. The main thing is this banner. If you do not get this banner down, you'll be slowed.
Watch your step.
Best is try to stay as close into the middle as you can, so you can get out of that for sure. We are chained again.
Target you. Attack totem.
Again, like I said, it really doesn't matter. I really don't care. I would rather just die if I could, but
Watch your step.
good enough for me. Don't really care about that. I just want to make sure that we get this boss down.
Attack totem.
Back on the banner. Back on the boss.
Watch your step.
Out of the frontal. Away from the deafening crash. It's gonna chain me again. Imagine
Target
that.
you. Attack totem.
Yeah, imagine that. There you go. Kill me as quick as you can. So I don't have to deal with it anymore. Banner,
Watch your step.
boss, frontal, crash, cleave. Alright, now make sure you dismiss your pet, because what happened is that boss back there is still alive. And those pets will run around. They're not gonna come down with you, so make sure you dismiss those guys, and you can pull them back up when you get over here. This is gonna be the
Yes.
oh yeah, this side is a real pain. Let's try and do something here and see if we can't mitigate some of that jumping around, but it's still probably gonna happen. Make sure you hit your interrupts if you can. Sludge spewers and horrors are gonna have some sort of cast you can bump off. And try to stay as stacked up as you can, so that way you don't have those guys jumping all over the place. Oh yeah. Doing good now. Sludge spewer. the butcher. He's a little baby boss. Yeah, he's a little baby boss. Gas bag here is slowly running out of the way. I think we're gonna wind up doing a skippy skip. We're gonna go around here. Here we're gonna wanna focus down either the horror or the sludge spewer. It's quite irrelevant. They both have a cast, they both need to be killed. We're also gonna have this gas bag up here too, so make sure you stay away from his cast.
Watch your step.
Make sure you go to his side, left or right, doesn't matter. He has a frontal that comes from both sides, so you can see the animation there.
Let its dark fill you.
Watch your step.
Wow.
Watch your step.
I really do hate that sometimes. So you can tell there that that frontal will absolutely kill you. And you can go either way here. Doesn't matter. Just want to make sure you can get by him.
Interrupt.
Alright, we're going to use Hero and make sure we stay close to him until he casts that circle. And then you make sure you get out of the circle because it will kill you. If you're not in the circle, it'll chain you to him. And that's going to it's just going to repeat that same thing over and over. It seems simple, but it's quite difficult if you don't do everything just right. If you get caught up in those chains, you're going to be in trouble. So back up close. Make sure we try to get rid of our little affix there, whatever they call that. Sometimes it's hard to see there for depth. So if you're having trouble, try to change your camera view there a little bit if you have to. Chains are out. You're gonna need to go over here. Good enough. Back in close. You do have disengage that you can use if need be. Just make sure you disengage in a direction where you're gonna be safe. You don't want to disengage. I'll show you. So that way, see there, and then you can get out of there, away from that, and get over here in an area where you don't have as much green stuff. You really shouldn't have to hit the leftovers directly. You should be able to just get them with AoE. Should take care of them. Again, we're gonna be close enough to him so we don't get pulled in, chained in. Chains are out. Oh, we got pulled into him anyway. That's fine. Go ahead and dodge the chains. And he's had for. We got him. Alright, 2 wings down. 1 more to go, then more Dretha. Alrighty, we're going to save our aspect of Cheetah. We're going to want to pop it whenever we go around here because we're going to run down the hall. I want to make sure that the tank picks up all of them, so we didn't even have to use our... because we want the tank to get them. And then we're going to go ahead and start cranking out the most DPS we can. Let's try to just focus this Guardian. Hit your AoE defensive. Oh yeah, that was a good little pull there. Let the tank go first. If the tank doesn't go first, you'll wind up pulling aggro. That doesn't go too well with being a DPS class. I'm pretty tight on time. Did I? I hope I didn't pull that. I sure wasn't trying to. Pretty advantageous pull if the tank did it. I think it ended up well, whether it was intended or not. It needed to be done, so I think he probably realizes we're a little behind on time anyway. Our DPS is a little low. Make sure you trank shot that Magus. Jeez.
Watch your step.
Pretty sure that was not me that pulled those. It looked like it was either the tank or the... Somebody threw a hammer or something over there. Made them a little ill, so they decided to come after us again. We're gonna want to go ahead and get that shield off the Magus. Soulbinder. Make sure you just avoid those death winds, cause that will push you off the edge. If you get turned around, sometimes it's hard to realize which one of those portals you need to take. Alright, let's see how smooth this boss goes. We want to be able to do the best we can with this guy here.
Watch your step. Spread.
Well of darkness needs to be spread out. Watch out for that frontal there.
4, 3,
I've been hit by that before.
1.
Now we're going to want to stack somewhere.
Stack. Watch your step. Spread.
Try to hit your defensives right there if you can. Also hit your AoE cooldowns. And then just focus the burn on the boss.
Spread.
Darkness. Make sure you spread that out if you get it.
5, 4, 3,
Get a little defensive
1.
to give the healer a little bit of a break.
Stack.
Drop our trap right there.
Watch
See
your
if we
step.
can't get Pipe X over there. Oh yeah.
Spread.
Stepped in that stupid thing, but probably go ahead and focus everything on the boss. There's no need in trying to kill the little ads. $647. Gives us about 6 minutes on this boss. This boss can be tricky for sure. The real main reason, if anybody wonders why you skip those front guys and then still wind up pulling them, is because this boss has a timer on it. So when you come up, there's dead time there if you don't have something going on. So in this case, we're gonna be killing these guys while the boss is spawning. And there comes more Dretha, so we're gonna hold on to hero until second half. I'm not on hero duty today in this dungeon anyway, so it's not gonna be that big of a deal, but the main thing here is stay away from the frontal. Grasping Rift, make sure you run away from it, as you also are going to have the Manifest Death. This is going to spawn an image of you. You want to make sure you are able to interrupt its cast. Again, be aware of the frontal that's coming. Keep damage on the boss. Grasping Rift again, this time without the image. Hunters can feign death that to get away from its grasp. If that's something you're interested in, it can help you maybe a little better with your placement. You can also make sure you run through the boss there to get away from the frontal.
Spread.
Here's the Manifest Death. Best way is to just back up, try to pop him over there so that he can. Here we're going to do the feign so we can get away from the grasp. Now we're going to hit our cooldowns, stay out of the circles, watch out for the lines. Oh yeah, we're on the roll now. Watch out for the lines. When I say lines, I'm talking about the little white guys running across. Now here's going to be a sticky situation. If we're too far away, we may wind up having to hit our turtle. So be aware of that. So watch where the devastation is going. And be aware of the guys running around too, the little white. Stay out of the circles. 9%. Just focus. Make sure you don't. We got him. We got him. So the second half is the hardest part of that boss. So wiped on that one a lot. Alright guys, got another one, got our second dungeon down this week, so that's good. If you guys have followed me this far, I really appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave those in the comment section below. We'll catch you on the next one. You guys have a good day.